All right. Let's get into Romanticide. We've got a semi-finals here. So let's settle down, take it seriously. We're going to ruin the start of this by having that screen up, but that's all right. Spawning in the lower right-hand corner of Romanticide, it is our red Protoss player, PartinG. And his opponent in the upper left, the blue Zerg, it's Armani. This is an absolute classic. These two hard-working players. Armani's proven himself to be very, very strong lately, but PartinG has had a pretty sensational year as well. Both of them made it to round of 4 GSL, which was their best result. For PartinG, his best result since like Wings of Liberty. PartinG going for the gateway first, followed by the forged cannon rush. Armani sees this. How does Armani handle this? Looks like he's gonna not send any drones down. Gonna go for the cancel on the hatchery, probably once he sees that it is the real cannons. Yeah, down it goes. PartinG may cancel this cannon now. Might leave it as well. It's not a bad cannon to have. He's going to have to go for a high ground cannon, or a pylon here, rather. Get that vision. Yeah, there he goes. Drone on the other side of the map could go for the proxy hatch. Oh, I love this from Armani. This is a great response. Going to force money to be spent at home by PartinG. Cannons are up. They're going to go ahead and take down these unbuildable plates. PartinG. He's going for the robo. This is going to be hardcore from PartinG. Armani knows that he's got a roach warren coming up. Cannon going down on this side of the map. I'm a little surprised not to see the creep tumor first from Armani, actually. Looks like he wants to take down this cannon. I think he will. Pretty sure he'll be able to take that down with the queen before it finishes up. Actually, you know what? He's barely out damaging the healing he gets, and the shield battery should be in range to heal it as soon as it finishes up. It's not going to have any shields, but it gets him back. Armani got to back up out of there. This is why I'm a little surprised he didn't go for that creep tumor. But he can now, actually. Triple spine crawler coming up, Ravagers and a lair for Armani. He's spending all of his money right now. Oh my god, the shield battery keeping it alive. Oh no, Armani. Alright, these three will take it out, but he loses a Ravager. That is a really big deal. And now there's an Immortal out. This Immortal can snipe down the Queen, or just fight the rest of the units. Pulls back to his shield battery. Overlord gets not quite taken out. Spine crawler gonna have to be canceled. Please, Armani, use your energy. I know transfuses are really good, but a creep tumor would be so useful here. He's getting some lings out as well to help buffer. Nidus in the back. This hatchery was probably canceled. The drone seems to have escaped. That was a while ago, but keep an eye on what's going on. Spine crawler stays alive, but not really getting too much damage done. Theoretically, this Immortal should never take a shot from a spine crawler. It should always be able to dodge it like that. Oh, Lyle's making things a little bit more complicated, but only slightly. He's got the cannons and shield batteries to fall back to. There's a lot of batteries here. Second Immortal pops out, and Armani is in a lot of trouble right now. Oh man, he's losing his last spine crawler. PartinG. It looks like he might be able to do this. Nidus is done. Armani's getting Nidus into the main base. He's bringing absolutely everything. We're going to need to see a recall here from PartinG. Oh, he's going to take out the Nidus first. He says there is no way for you to get back home. Probes are trying to leave. PartinG's trying to make this low ground work for him. All right. Parting staying on this side of the map. He wants to take down the rest of this. Both players going to lose the only base they have on the map. Oh my god, please do not lose that Ravager. PartinG is actually blocked in here. He's going to pull the probes to fight. The recall went down. PartinG trying desperately to keep this Nexus alive. Oh my god, the Bile's hitting his own drones. And I don't know if Armani has enough to actually finish this off. 3 Immortals is just too strong. And there's not enough here. GG goes down. PartinG takes game number 1 with the Cannon Rush, Proxy Robo, Shield Batteries. Nice meme, dude. PartinG looking strong in game 1. Neutral K, you are right. My sound compared to other streamers is quiet. That's something I am going to be looking to fix, but it is accurate. It is accurate. I'm about at the sound level of like Up a Tree Zelda. So very, very quiet. What I do to fix this is I make my sound so that an average streamer is at about half level. So if I am listening to a quiet streamer, I can go all the way up. If I'm listening to a loud streamer, say PartinG, I can pull it back, you know, maybe like an M Canning mic situation. I can pull it back a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm the same way, Neutral. I'm the same way. Oh, okay, it looks like Pig's gonna hop over and join us in the semis. Oh, maybe he's not. All right. We're going to Jagannatha for game 2. As soon as the players are ready. God, I love the Korean player spam. There's a few non-Koreans that do it too, but I guess it's like special. I don't know if that counts. He's basically a Korean player. But the like one line each spam, I kind of just love it. It's something special. I'm sure it can get annoying for like admins or I don't know, some people, but I love it. I think it's fun. All right. Game number 2, guys. Now this is a best of 5. So we've got
game paused.
Uh-oh. A bit of a pause. Maybe a veto issue. I don't know. It's all in Korean. It's all in Korean, so we'll wait. Nobody's left, so it's not the wrong map. Maybe just some lag to start us off with. We'll listen to the birdies in the background.
Game resumed.
All right, we're ready. Let's hop in. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Jagannatha. It is our red Protoss player for Dragon Phoenix Gaming, PartinG. His opponent in the lower left for the Afrika Freaks. It's Armani. Telling you guys all day not to sleep on Armani. Armani, he doesn't like to be slept on. Oh, you know what? I just lied to you. I said PartinG was on Dragon Phoenix Gaming, but looks like currently he's not on a team. Actually, I remember reading that recently, now that I think about it. That's why I double-checked. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong here. PartinG recently losing his team. Sad to see it happen, but I'm sure he can find another team. He's been playing very well this year. We got another Gateway Forge opening from PartinG. Oh, baby. Armani. Ooh, he has no scout on it yet. He's just going hatch gas pool. Oh, man, this looks like this might be a rough second game here. Full no scouting. PartinG's going to be able to get whatever he wants up over here. I assume it's going to be a low ground cannon. Just a single low ground cannon to start things off. Probes buying time down on the low ground, forcing Armani to just focus his energies here. But PartinG, I mean, this is all fake. PartinG does not want to rush here. I guess maybe if Armani let him, he'd try to throw down a cheeky pylon, but he's going to throw down the pylon up on the high ground, and Armani is going to realize this way too late. Oh my god, he still doesn't see it. Get out of here, dude. The robo's going down. He's just now going to spot that. He doesn't see the robo, but I'm sure he can guess exactly what this is. Double spine crawler, triple spine crawler immediately started for Armani. The Overlord spots the full wall on the other side of the map. PartinG at any point can drop a pylon here if he thinks he's going to be attacked. Oh my god, he wants this probe so bad. Oh, man, he should be able to get it. Oh, the shield battery saves the probe. And he loses a lot of his links in the meantime. Spine crawler finishes up. Only one of them in range of a pylon, though, or the cannon, rather. He's going to pull them back. There's two queens here. He is going to spread that creep tumor this time. He does have a natural base. These are big differences from last game that are really important. There's actually not going to be anything else on the high ground here for a long time. And in fact, with this creep spread moving forward, he might not really be able to place anything up here anyways. Link's on the low ground trying to hit this robo, but they're only going to chip some damage off of it before this Immortal pops out. Prism going to be following it up shortly. No lair from Armani this time. He's just keeping it on the low-tech defense. In fact, does he have wing speed? He does. Okay, so he got wing speed this time. The only concern I have here is that vials are so good against cannons and pylons and shield batteries. Otherwise, I don't really know how he clears this. Oh, creep tumor going to get focused down. Nicely done. Probe stays alive. Spine crawler's a little bit far back. The cannon in range of that creep tumor. Prism taking some hits, but shield battery helping out quite a bit. Not a lot of lings out here, and they fall so quickly to these cannons. Transfuse is helping, but it looks like the spine crawler doesn't quite go down. Second immortal is out, though. And where does Armani go from here? I mean, I don't know how he just keeps holding. He's got more queens on the way. Another spine goes down. Shield battery on the high ground is out of energy. Immortal's got to be a little bit careful. They don't take too much damage here, and a second shield battery pops up. Ooh, they're diving real deep for that queen. One of them actually taking some hull damage. Minecrawler gonna go down. Third immortal is here, and PartinG is just smashing into Armani right now. I don't think Armani can hold on for too much longer. Eventually, PartinG's just going to outdo whatever transfuses there are. Shield battery is really, really holding on. I guess the big problem for PartinG is that his shield batteries on the high ground are out of energy. He might have to pick up and drop some of these guys on the low ground, but he picks up another probe to get it to the high ground. Oh my god, the Prism, dude. And clearing this creep has helped PartinG so much. And once these shield batteries get up, I think that's it. Armani just doesn't have enough to fight against this. GG gets called, and PartinG takes a second game. Same as the first, man. Second verse, same as the first. PartinG takes another Cannon Rush Proxy Immortal game. It's something else, man. Why Robo, no Stargate? Queen's too good versus air? Yes. That's pretty much it. Queens are very good against air units. Spore crawlers are also sick. Spore crawlers are incredible. It feels like Armani is struggling to defend. Maybe just doesn't have a good response to PartinG's style. PartinG was doing this build a lot a year ago. Yeah, he was. I remember him doing this a lot on, what was that map? I can't think of the name of it. It was in 2 map pools. People were really upset when it went to the second one. When it went to the second map pool, it stayed in. But they took away the Rich Vespian geyser at the 4th base. I can't remember. PartinG always used to do this build on that map. It was really good. It had minerals you could mine out. And he would just put the stuff right next to the minerals. Sick build. Yeah, dude. Big rip. Well, let's get into game number 3. We're going to Death Aura. And we'll see if PartinG just tries to go 3 for 3 with the same build. I mean, it's working. Armani seems to be struggling with the defense, so why not go for it? This build has won PartinG championships. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner, the man himself, Mr. Dick Boy. It is PartinG. His opponent in the lower right took out Beyond, has been looking so strong in macro games, but doesn't have a great answer here against these proxy robos. It is Armani for the Afrika Freaks. And yeah, he's been struggling here this series. I really don't see why PartinG wouldn't just go for it again. I mean, I guess changing it up is always a good idea, but this is going to be Armani's practice hour. All right, pool first. Armani thinking maybe if I open pool first, I'll have a good response against this. I'll be honest, I don't hate it. But it looks like PartinG's not going for the cannon rush this time. He's threatening it, but he's not going for it. He's going to spot that late hatchery. He's going to come in and see the gas in the pool on the way up. He's just going to drop the Nexus. Feeling pretty confident about his own defense. On this map, it's actually a two building wall. So he doesn't even have to build that extra gateway, which makes it really, really nice for PartinG, and actually a pretty terrible map to go pool first on. But Armani was 100% doing this to defend against the cannon rush. That is the reason, right? Sure, you can force a response out of PartinG, make him make the zealot, but on this map, it's really bad because of the two building wall. PartinG doesn't even really have to do anything extra. Like, he's making a zealot. That's it. Natural base pops up for Armani. Got speed on the way. PartinG starting up warp gate. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The Lings decide just to head home. They see the wall and they're like, okay, good enough. Robo on the way behind this for PartinG. Now we get to see a bit of a macro game between the two. Now I say macro game, that's a little bit, I don't know. I don't know how macro we're gonna get. I think that's up to PartinG. I feel like Armani would feel quite confident in a longer game against PartinG. But I don't know, maybe Armani's like, oh, you want a macro? Let me smack you in the face with some Roach Ravager. It's more of like a solar thing to do, but I wouldn't put it past Armani. He's pretty good at smacking people in the face with Roach Ravager, as we saw against Beyond. World of Sleepers. Yes, exactly. World of Resident Sleepers. That was the map I was talking about before. Well, Adept gets away, but takes some damage. Gonna have to run home. Tail between legs. Ooh, the Lynx can finish it off. Ah, no. All right, they don't commit. No committal. Observer heading across the map. Warp Prism coming out now. +1 on the way for PartinG. And 2 more gateways. Looks like he wants to get a little bit aggressive here with some gateway units. Roach Warren for Armani. And a Spore Crawler. Ah, he's worried about DTs. He hasn't really scouted in the base at all. He's just worried about the deets. I bet you that's what these Spore Crawlers are for. You don't put Spore Crawlers at the front of your bases unless you think it's DTs. I love that he's doing that against PartinG, because that is the perfect thing. All right, one Immortal. Man, this is looking like an old school Soul Train right here. We've got 4 gateways, we've got sentries, we've got an Immortal. Oh my god. He's got a third base, but I don't know, it feels like this is an attack. Attack on my sensibilities. Armani gonna send a Link counterattack and try to maybe cancel this third base. But is he gonna have enough at home to defend this? At the same time, I think it is only 4 gates, so not a huge amount of warpins available. Make a couple of Ravagers. Got a handful of Roaches, a couple of Lings here. These Lings are definitely going to be able to get the surround and should be able to get the cancel on this Nexus. They decide not to go for it. Instead, they're going to go straight for the natural. He knows the Warpins just happen on this side of the map. The force fields are nice. The Queens are here, though. 5 Queens. That's a lot of DPS. The Lings get in. The recall goes down, so PartinG can clean these Lings up. He will be able to do that, but a really nice hold from Armani. That being said, PartinG took a third base behind this. He's actually up in workers. All right, not after he kills 4 and drones up, but still, I think a decent position for PartinG to be in. Armani looks like he wanted to pressure, but decided against it. I think a wise choice. There's a handful of units here for PartinG. Shield battery about to finish up. Got a lair on the way for Armani. He's finishing up some geysers. Going to start mining a lot of gas. Oh, that's a Spire amount of gas. And I really like this response against PartinG's build. But PartinG has prepared for this. He's got Blink on the way. I think that's exactly what this Blink is in response to. Because a great counter to the Immortal Sentry composition is to go for Mutas. Hallucinated Phoenix is going to come in, spot a couple of geysers, but that's it. Just sees the 2 geysers in the lair coming up. Not a lot of information in that. I think he might want to send out another Haluk to get a bit of a better scout. He is going to do double Immortal drops. The Lings usually want to hide underneath this prism for that. Pick off a Ravager, pick off a Roach. I mean, as long as the Immortals stay alive, any damage they do is good damage. Nice catch on these Lings as well. Lings trying to run away. They will all perish. More Stalkers being warped in. I don't actually see a Spire. I had definitely assumed Spire based on the amount of gas. But without that Spire, I'm going to assume it's just Armani going for a heavy Ravager count. And considering the amount of Roaches he has, it's that one. It's that one. He's got a few more on the way, but it looks like he's going to go for mostly just Ravagers. That's what he's using all of this gas for. 7 Overlords on the way. Well, either he's going for the laser Overlords or he wants to make a big round of units. Oh, he does go Spire. Just a little bit late, perhaps. One of the Immortals fell. It's a bit of an issue for PartinG. You really don't want to be losing them. PartinG's army looking very gateway heavy. It's a lot of force fields. Colossi gonna be pretty nice here against, well, I don't want to say pretty nice. They're pretty okay against Ravagers. Because Ravagers aren't armored like Roaches are. So they take a fair amount of damage to the Colossi. But force fields don't last that long against Ravagers. We see a lot of Biles going down, landing on top of those force fields as well. Super shield battery turns on, but Armani just retreats. Nice snipe on that Overseer, but I don't think there's a Dark Shrine, so we can't really take too much of advantage of it. Armani holding the top of this ramp. It's a lot of Lings, but there's still a ton of force field energy, an absolute metric shit ton. Second Colossi comes down as well. So the Ling's not going to last too long here against the double Colossi lasers. Ling's looking for a counterattack. Immortal holding the wall actually might fall. Immortal's not that great against Lings. Ooh, gonna get it. Oh, 32 hit points. PartinG finally pushes up this ramp as Armani pulls back. We have mutas out now. 11 mutas have been made. Still more on the way. This muta's gonna go for a bit of a counterattack with some Lings. There's a fourth base that hasn't started yet, but PartinG wants it. He wants it, baby. But he also wants to attack. He's got a lot of stuff here. He snipes one of those mutas off. This counterattack for Armani is absolutely massive. And there's no wall. Nothing in the wall. The door is open. And soon there's not going to be a wall for that door to be part of. Armani's going full base straight. He's not trying to defend at all. And recall is not big enough for PartinG to get all of his back anymore. But we just got a full base straight on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who I like this for more. Armani, I think, is a little more prepared for this. So we're going to see him send a lot of drones down to this fringe base. Got another one towards the top side on the way up. And PartinG doesn't have any workers out on the map. He's actually going to lose all of his probes. PartinG is sending his army down, taking out the third base, the fourth base. He's going to go for the recall. Oh, man, that's a lot of units recalling. He's going to try to take down... Armani's taking down the Colossi, but the pickups for PartinG are hot. And PartinG's going to hold his high ground. After all of that, it looks like Armani was in a great spot. But those Lings have gone. Suddenly, the army supply is heavily in favor of PartinG. Well, PartinG is stuck on one base. Armani technically has two. He kept some of his tech alive. Spawning pool and spire, as well as his lair, which was in the main. Ooh, mutas though. I don't know if they're getting caught or if they're catching these stalkers. Looks like they want to take the trade. Blink is quite nice here. They grab a couple of sentries and decide to dive on out. 14 mutas still in the sky against 20 stalkers, so they absolutely cannot take that fight. But more Lings coming out here. What's the Colossi count? Is it still at 3? It's still at 3. One of them's extremely low. In terms of actual hit points, but shields are finishing back up. PartinG's army is much better. The problem is, if he goes for the attack, he might just get full countered again. Armani sending drones up towards the top side. He wants to try to split up where his stuff is. So PartinG, if he commits with one full army, he's got to really commit, and he's only ever going to get 1/3 of what Armani cares about. It looks like Armani wants to go for the counterattack, but a lot of stalkers left at home stop those mutas from doing just that. Armani can make a decision. He's going to go with his Lings and Ravagers as well. And this is the danger for PartinG. He only left this much at home. He does not have a recall. Oh, he blinks to the low ground. Big mistake, and the mutas and Lings get right on top of everything. PartinG losing everything back at home now. The Ravagers show up as well. And again, PartinG, what is he killing? He's killing a third base while he's losing his main. Recall, it's close. He can go for the recall, but does he have enough now? 11 stalkers are here. If Armani targets down the stalkers, this recall is not going to be useful. He's going to target down the Nexus. He gets it. No recall for you, and GG gets called. Armani finally takes a game. And that was one hell of a game, man. That was a nail-biter for sure. But really nice plays by Armani. I love the way he handled that base trade. Just really recognized the situation. He had the much more mobile army that was much better for counterattacks. And PartinG's was a better army when it was all together, but couldn't separate very well. Armani really taking advantage of that and putting a point on the board. There you go. It's about damn time. Hell, it's about time, says Tychus. We're on Pillars of Gold for game number 4. Armani, he started the comeback, but he's still down. PartinG still on match point. one game away from that victory. Trying to keep an eye on the other series, but I'm not seeing any of it right now. Like they're not in game just yet. Okay. Looks like we might need a minute here. I don't know, the players speaking Korean to one another, so. Could be a break, could be, I mean, who knows? Internet issues. Maybe he's got a poop. It's usually a Lima League classic. Armani won, right? Armani won a game. Big Pog. Yeah, all right, we're just chilling. Think we're gonna be good soon. There we go. Loading in game number 4. PartinG still on match point. Armani trying to make the comeback. Let's see if we see another cannon rush into proxy robo from PartinG. I like the early pool response from Armani. Assuming that was why he did it. Let's hop on in. PartinG immediately sending a probe out. That tells me something cheeky's going on. Spawning in the upper right hand corner. It is our red Protoss player, the Dick Boy himself. PartinG. Go for the dick twist against his opponent in the lower left for the Afrika Freaks. It is Armani. Armani going for some extractor tricks here. Double extractor trick. But PartinG with the probe so early, he's still gonna block the hatchery. That's somewhat annoying for Armani because I think the point of the double extractor trick is to get the drone down there early enough. PartinG not quite letting it happen though. Armani just gonna take his third. PartinG taking a gas, which tells me he's not gonna go for the cannon rush, which I think is good for Armani. I mean, I don't know why PartinG isn't going for the cannon rush. It works so well twice. Maybe Armani holds it decently often. We just haven't seen that yet today. I don't know. I'm sure these guys play a decent amount. There's been so much StarCraft lately. It's literally just impossible to keep up with it all. So, you know, I don't know what the recent match history between these two looks like in tournaments or on ladder or in practice games. I like to think that a lot of that kind of plays into why certain builds get chosen. That maybe us casters, maybe us viewers often miss that context. So sometimes I just imagine what it might look like. You know, maybe Armani holds 9 times out of 10. But PartinG decided to go for it anyways, and he just happened to win 2 in a row. But he's like, nah, I can't keep doing it. I can't keep doing it. It's not going to work. It's like he's playing blackjack. He's like, nah, my luck's going to run out. Anyways, we've got a Nexus. Warp Gate on the way. Adept coming out. This is actually looking like a fairly standard game of StarCraft here. Speed on the way. Armani completely pulls off of gas. Gonna probably take that third base as quick as he can. Ooh, can he get it? The probe's gonna block it. Yeah, probe can't block for too long with the Lings there. Third base goes down. Got the Twilight Council coming up for PartinG and the Robo. That leads me to believe that he's planning on going for the Dark Shrine. He wants some spooky boys. Oh no, he's not mining. Oh, the miss rally. Oh, that's rough. Parting. Parting, you're misrallied from your main. Alright, he's realized. Change your rally. Parting. Alright, it's fixed. It's fixed. Okay. Oh, it's actually a Glaives build. Okay. Oh yeah, he did pulled one guy off gas at least. Glaives build. So Parting wants to get real aggressive real quick. Armani. Armani. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Not ready. Parting has no idea about this. Armani's letting his third base finish, but he's going real ham right now. So what you do is but you know what? We're about to find out. You don't even need the drones. There's nothing in the wall. Oh, get there just in time. The surround though, Ling's getting through. Probe's coming off the line. Drone's starting to go down here. But GG gets called. Parting just doesn't have enough. And Armani, he says, you should have cannon rushed me, buddy. He gets the cheeky win. Oh, man. That's one of the reasons I love Armani. He's a Zerg player that's really not afraid to do that. He actually reminds me a lot of Scarlet in that way, where Scarlet can play a super sick, long, back and forth macro game, and then just decide to pull drones when speed finishes and just kill you. I love the dichotomy of the way that a player like Armani can function. And that takes us to a game 5. We've had 2 cannon rushes. We've had now a drone pull. And we had 1 base trade. But that's a hell of a list for this best of 5. This has been good. This has been a really, really good one. And we're going to game 5. Let's do it, baby. Oxide going to be our final map. Looks like Vanya and Zest are all tied up over on Pig's channel. If we get a chance to, we'll hop in there after this one. But maybe we'll see if this one goes a little long. Oh, I hope so. Or maybe I want it to be short. I don't even know what I want, guys. This series has been so much fun. I don't even know what I want. Let's just hop right in. We're going to Oxide. Spawning in the lower left-hand corner is our red Protoss player. It is Parting. His opponent in the upper right for the Afrika Freaks. It's Armani. In the blue trunks. Once again, probe heading immediately directly across the map. Parting. Not building a pylon though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alrighty then. I was like, where's his pylon? Parting's like, bruh, I got it. Don't worry, dude. Why you worried? Why you concerned, fam? 1, 2. Where is it? Where is it? 3. Where does he put the 4th one? 4. Look at that. They sometimes say it's a flower. Parting's going for a line. No, what? You forgot number 4. All right. Proxy 3 gate. I guess it's slightly less committed. It means he could go for a follow-up. He's going to fake the cannon rush with this. That's why it's only 3 gates. He's faking the cannon rush. Forcing drones to come off the line. Making Armani sweat. Oh, man. Armani is so concerned about the cannon rush. And there's 2 zealots on the way. Oh, this pool is so far away from being done, and this is so much lost mining time. God, I love this, and I also hate Parting for this. Oh my god. And this probe is the least important probe I've ever seen. Oh, and as the 2 zealots walk up the ramp, Armani goes, Oh no. Oh, I've miscalculated. And the drones all pull up back into the main. The pool's done. So we have Lings on the way. He needs a spine crawler. Oh, he's going to go for the attack. Armani's got like no money. He really needs money right now. Parting on the other side of things is Chrono boosting out. He's got more Zealots on the way. And this natural hatchery is taking a lot of damage. Ling's going to try to maybe hit this pylon. But the Zealot says, no. And this spine crawler, I think the spine crawler is too late. Drone's gonna have to pull off. Is he gonna fight with the drones? That's such a dangerous proposition. Queen's about to pop. There are a couple Lings in on this action. Drones get great surface area, but it's so many Zealots. And the 5 Zealots are just crushing the drones. Down goes the spine. And with that, I think down goes Armani in this tournament. Parting looking like he's gonna take it. Going to the grand finals off the back of a proxy 3-gate, and our day is it's ending just like it started with a Protoss who proxy gate Zealots and cannon rushes. And I don't know, man. Is there anything else? What am I expecting? I don't know, man. I love it. It's beautiful. It's a full NA series. You're absolutely right. 25 at the lip. Oh my god.